this first video, we're going to look at the difference between your glutes and your hamstrings, and just to see which one is the dominant hip extensor, which one we are relying on. Ideally, we use our glutes primarily and first, but oftentimes those hamstrings can take over, and so we're just gonna do a little test to see if that's what's going on. So what you're gonna do, you're just gonna lay down on your stomach. I'll lay down and show you just a second. You're gonna lay down on your stomach and see if you can feel with one hand on a glute, one hand on the hamstring, kind of see which one fires first. So we're gonna do one just statically, where you're basically just gonna try and squeeze your glute without getting a whole lot of hamstring involved. And then the second one is we're gonna do a lift. Can we lift our leg starting with the glutes and then feeling those hamstrings help at the end? Okay, so we'll lay down on our stomachs. Okay, you're gonna put one hand here, or probably that one on the side you're doing, on the hamstring, and then one on the glute. A little bit awkward, but just as a self-test, this is the best way to do it. If you've got someone there to help you, it's a little bit easier, but for the case of this, we're just gonna do this. And then all you're gonna do, you can let those toes go that way, just kind of relax them. I'm just gonna see, can I fire my glutes? And just kind of, you can feel and see without that hamstring really becoming involved. Can we even just fire our glutes? And you might notice the other one wants to fire as well. I'm actually even struggling right now to get my right one to fire. My left one's wanting to fire a lot. But that's okay. We're just trying to bring attention and see if we can fire the glutes without those hamstrings taking in. Secondly, what we're going to do is we're going to try and extend our leg. So what we're going to do is we're going to try and squeeze our glute first and then extend our leg up. And I want you to see if you feel the hamstring kick in before your butt muscle, okay? So you'll squeeze and then lift. And then I want you to try both sides. Same thing over here, squeeze, then lift. And it might take a few tries doing that. It might feel really weird. Just so you know what I felt, my left one, that was super easy. I could do my glute and my hamstring, but my right side was a little harder. And so just indicates I need to keep working on getting those glutes to lengthen and getting them to contract and trying to get those to be the primary hip extensor. So I want you to try that, and it might take practicing it multiple times a week just to see, okay, like maybe I couldn't do it this day, but we're also teaching, we're trying to create that mind-muscle connection so that we know how to fire the glute before we fire that hamstring. So go ahead and give that one a try.